Good morning, everyone. Hope all you YouTubers and Facebook friends and people are having a wonderful morning. Looks like actually out here it's going to rain. I already did that, I guess, a couple of days ago, but hopefully it doesn't rain now. It looks like it's going to rain, but hopefully it does not rain now. I decided since I couldn't sleep like 9 times out of 10 in my life, that I would take a walk, make a video, and that girl really doesn't know me, but she just waved at me, so hello. Anyway, I figured I'd do a quick couple-minute video of depression, which I think is a mental illness. I think it gets covered up a lot, like with bullying, and not much is made known to the public, and if it is, it's like it's bits and pieces that no one can understand. And on one hand, I understand, and I'm not making fun of mental people because I do know a few of them. I'm not really crazy or mental myself, I don't think, though sometimes I feel that way. But there's people out here in this world that have, whether it be depression, they hear voices. I personally don't. The only voice I hear is basically, the little voice in your head of reason. And but that doesn't count really as hearing voices. I mean, it must suck. I once knew a guy in Monticello, Iowa, who suffered from that. He heard voices all the time, and it's got to suck. But on the other hand, you have these doctors. I'm not talking about Dr. Phil, as he's not a legitimate psychiatrist. He rips stuff off from his wife. If you don't believe me, Google it. He's actually, in all actuality, in real life, he's an electrician. So I will not include him in this segment at all, because he's not an actual doctor. His wife is. Well, she's a psychiatrist, which is, I guess, the same thing. But no, on the other hand, you have these doctors who, I don't know, just say, okay, that dude is mental, lock him up. Or that dude hears voices, lock him up. Or we gotta keep him locked up because if we don't, he may kill someone. Which is sad. It is really sad, because if you get him on the right meds, or just maybe you just need someone to talk to. I mean, if you talk to him, sit down and talk to him for a couple minutes, that might work. But I guess this is why I'm not a paid doctor or a paid therapist. I know nothing when it comes to that stuff. But I guess in a way, like for me, my depression, though it may seem easy to manage because I only take one legitimate pill per morning, I think that, I don't know, I think that maybe people get the wrong idea about me. They think it's easy for me to manage it, and it's not. Depression is not easy by any means. I mean, I do look happy, but on the inside I'm still hurting. How I got it, I guess my family has a long history of it, so that's one reason of how I got it. Another, how it became known, because I guess it just sat and just like build up, or sat dormant, and I didn't know it, but it took, a drive-by shooting in Chicago 2 weeks after I graduated from Muscatine, Iowa. Those who are watching who have attended Rockridge are probably scratching their heads and thinking, what the hell, you graduated from Rockridge? how can that be? Well, yeah, I graduated from Rockridge High School with good grades. But here's the thing, my high school over in Edgington, Illinois, or wherever, in Illinois, they misplaced my my diploma, so I had to go, and I took a job course or class in Muscatine, which required me to have it. Well, I didn't have it, so I had to take that class and take other classes so that I could prove when I graduated that I was, okay, yeah, legitimately, I have graduated. I have my diploma and everything, And so that's thus how I graduated from 2 high schools. I didn't, I wasn't like a super senior and fail or anything in one of the high schools and take it. I graduated because of that stupid diploma thing from 2. But that being said, I witnessed in 2004, if memory serves, it was June 6th, maybe it was 7th, I don't know. I cannot remember. Well, I mean the date, I can't remember the date, which is really screwed up because I remember everything else. The following I'm about to tell you, I remember it clear as day, but except for the date. But memory serves, it's June 6th at around 6:45 p.m. We went, we were in Chicago. We left about 12 or whatever. We went to Chicago for a gaming expo because at the time I was dating this woman, really pretty woman, probably the prettiest I dated ever. That's not saying very much, I guess. But anyway, I dated this woman. Her name was Kendra. And she graduated with me in Muscatine High School. And she was a heavy gamer. That's how I started, getting into video games. It was actually because of Kendra. So, that's why I'm a big, huge gamer, because of her. But anyway, back to the story. We went to Chicago for a gaming expo, and somewhere towards the middle of the end of the expo, before it came to an end, she stepped outside. She stepped outside to have a cigarette, and ironically, it was the same time this dude thought, oh, well, since, you owe me money for dope, I'm going to come, since you won't pay me, I'm going to come and collect a different way. And these 2 dudes with a driver drove by and tried to hit the dude as he was walking past Kendra. They ended up hitting a 6-year-old girl. Luckily did not kill her. Hit the father in the leg. Obviously didn't kill him. So that was good. They hit some other old dude, which I think died. I'm not quite sure on that. And they hit Kendra, who happened to be 3 weeks pregnant with a set of twins of mine. And so, of course, I was still inside. My friend, said, hey, there's, time to go. And he's like, hey, there's like a whole bunch of cops outside. What the hell's going on? I don't know. And he's like, where's Kendra? Oh, well, she hasn't come back inside yet. So, okay, well, let's go find her. We go out and literally walk out, and I turn to my left, and she's dying. I won't go into graphic detail of, her death, but I guess I was filled with such sadness that I slept a lot. Started to notice I was sleeping a lot. I started noticing I was like distant. I didn't eat or if I did eat, it wasn't like very much. It was like one spoonful of mac and cheese, and that was it. I was done. And that's when I started realizing and noticing, hey, something is wrong here. Very, 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 very wrong. So I guess at that time, I don't know. I'm very good at noticing things, especially when things suck. So I guess, in a sense, like I said, I knew something was wrong. So I went to my doctor, and I tried to kill myself twice. Luckily failed. But I decided to get on meds for my well-being, or a medication, because I only take one, luckily, like once every morning, and sometimes I can miss them, sometimes I can't. But the thing is, I guess, if you're feeling not right, I guess the best thing to do would to be, because you know yourself better than anyone else, is to get the help that you need before it gets too out of control, where you just, because like my cousin, I'm thinking one of the reasons why she committed suicide was because of her, in our family, gene-free depression. So I think that's part of the reason why my brother does what he does, is because of depression. So I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to, my point is, I can't understand some doctors. They're just, to me, my take on them is that most of them are quacks, or just jokes, just dudes with white coats that have a diploma and a master's degree and whatever. But as far as they go, they can only do so much. You know, what little they can do, that they end up not being able to do because of the patient. So if you're feeling like you need help, I guess go get help, or at least talk to someone. It'd be a psychiatrist or a friend. I mean, I don't really trust psychiatrists, but you know, whatever. Yeah, I guess that's it. So, other than this thing where I do videos Tuesday, so I'll probably come back with another video about something random as well. So, like, subscribe, comment, whatever, and I'll see you in a couple hours for my next video. Stay frosty.